Now, while lingering violence in Syria shows no sign of abating, a more brutal battle may be on the horizon. Nourished by a series of fierce political clashes, the fragile sectarian balance has started crumbling. And as RT's Irina Galushka reports, Syria's religious minorities are under threat.
Protests in Syria start out with political slogans. But when violence breaks out, people come to blows over issues of faith, not politics. With more than 4,000 years of history, Damascus, like the rest of Syria, has been home to multiple faiths for centuries. But with an increasing political unrest, many are starting to wonder whether this could upset the delicate balance of religious tolerance in the country. For now, Huda is enjoying the quiet comfort of her home, like most Christians in the country. It's a life she's been used to since her childhood.
I was growing up in a place with Christians, Jews, Muslims, and everyone got along just fine. We still do, actually.
But it's not like this everywhere. More than 70% of Syrian population are Muslim. And just like Christians, most Muslims here belong to different branches of the religion. Take, for example, the president himself. Bashar al-Assad is a follower of the Alawite branch of Islam, who are a minority among a predominantly Sunni population. So some of those dissatisfied with the current regime spread their animosity towards all Alawites.
If someone finds a problem with the government, some people believe this, because of this regime, belong to this sect, and we have to struggle against this sect.
And it can be a bloody battle indeed.
I don't know why my son was killed. He was just working in a shop, and his killers knew that he was not politically active. But they also knew he was an Alawite, and that must have been the reason for his murder.
Such violence is something that's new to Syria, where religious minorities have a special status, largely because the country's leader is himself a member of such.
We are protected by law, which allows us to live according to our customs. Since the protests started, a lot has changed, and it's strange for us. It must be coming from the outside.
Whoever is rocking the boat of Syrian religious tolerance, they aren't reaching their goal just yet. The prevailing attitude on the streets is still that of acceptance. But if the political unrest worsens, the lives of many religious minorities in Syria could be at stake. Irina Galushka, RT, Damascus.
Well, sectarian violence will most certainly engulf Syria if President Assad is overthrown, so says Beirut-based political scientist Dr. Nada Hajwi. She also believes that this will have a domino effect on neighboring countries.
President Assad will never step down. That's one thing. Let's not forget, and let's remind all the West and all the surrounding Arabic countries that's going against him right now. He will never step down. This is a dream that will never come true. Sectarian violence for sure. If that will happen, which it will never do, we're going to see a turmoil not only in Syria. We're going to see in all the surrounding countries, Lebanon, Jordan, Saudi, Qatar, all the Gulf areas. Everything, it's going to turn upside down. So again, I'm saying this is playing with deep fire. So they have to think twice about what's going to happen. But the thing is, they're not thinking right. See, the West, this is not their first mistake. This is the hundreds mistake that they've been doing so far. What they did in Libya, Russia will never, ever allow to happen in Syria.